Well, our next guest is a female entrepreneur who started a tour company with the aim to provide sustainable tours to Cuba at the beginning of the pandemic. That's crazy. Well, for more, let's find out all about it with Orsolya Bartalis, who founded Simply Cuba Tours. Great to have you on Ticker News. How are you?
Thank you very much for having me. How are you today?
Good, thank you. So why Cuba, first of all?
Well, firstly, it's not something that's on top of people's list when they're thinking of travel because it's not a very well-known place. We don't hear too much about it. If we do, it's generally because it's getting unfair bad rap, or maybe because you've seen Fast and Furious. But what else are we thinking when you're thinking of Cuba? There is the cigars, there is the classic cars, those picture perfect buildings that you see on the postcards, and that's about what most people know. But really, there is just so much more. There is um, several reserves, both on land and in water, providing beautiful places for people to go and dive. There is places where you can birdwatch. It's one of the biggest congregations of birds on this land. There is hiking, and of course the beautiful people who are just winning hearts and minds of visitors who actually make it there. And let's face it, it is that time capsule that you think of. So when you travel there, you actually step back in time and you're finding a slow pace where you can disconnect and actually recharge and enjoy the moment.
So why sustainable travel exactly? You've said Cuba, that's interesting, and why sustainability?
Well, basically, sustainability means, that you're looking after nature, you're preserving nature, and you're supporting the communities in a way they want to be supported. So when you're going on a sustainable tour, you're actually getting a real culture immersion. You get an authentic experience. And if you come with an open mind and heart, you actually get something that you might not have even expected. You might have your outlook on life changed, and we're actually really great to see that the pandemic brought out that side of that side of people. Some recent surveys have found that people are actually looking for experiences where they can connect with the locals of the places that they're visiting, where they can hang out with them, stay with them, learn from them, maybe even live like a local for a little while. So I'm very excited to see that budding and growing, hopefully, in the future.
And just to finish, what do you think the future holds for travel and tourism?
Well, we're actually very excited to see how this is unraveling. So over the last 10 months, we have found that we've been able to build like-minded communities. So the feedback that we're getting from them, even though lockdown has been hard, they have been building their hopes to get back on the road again, and they're just waiting on the plan as to how and when we can travel again,
Thanks
which
so much for your
is
time.
within.
If people want to learn a little bit more, where can they head? How can they reach out?
They can reach out through our website, which is simplycubatours.com, or via Facebook, which is where our biggest community is.
Thanks again for your time. We'll talk soon.
Thank you.